Alrighty, guys, we are back with round 2. Let me get that updated. Jack, talk us through what we got.
So we've got Mike Smith on Soiree, and we've got Paul O, I'm not quite sure what his surname is, on another GigaWoL game.
Yeah, and morning, Riverly. Nice of you to join us. Yes, everything seems to be going all right for now, although people did move our mats in the last round, so we had to ban them. I'm joking, we didn't do that, but...
Yeah, there's a little disclaimer on the table that says if you move the mats, you get thrown out.
Yeah, and I'm roughed up by the boys. Like,
hoping we've got the players the right way around.
Yeah, full disclosure, usually our camera is the other side of the table.
Yeah.
So... yes, we might have the names the wrong way around, but we will endeavour to...
very quickly work it out by
yeah.
what cards they play.
Exactly. So, Soiree versus GigaWoL. This is an interesting one.
So, GigaWoL looks to be kind of the standard setup. No Clive or Ifrit in this one, though, from what I can see.
Okay.
Whereas Soiree, I think, just has all the classic Soiree cards.
Yeah, lots of EX bursts.
Is Merrill typically at 2 in a Soiree deck?
Not typically, no. It's usually at 3, but it can be a bit clunky when, obviously, you pull that lightning and you just need any of the other elements.
Well, there's Astria still in here as well, that new FFP synergy card,
yeah.
Darkness Manifest, which has seen play in 4-colour decks on and off quite a lot.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. We don't see it too typically in Soiree.
Sophie's in here as well.
Yeah.
Sophie. Opus 16 Irwin. Oh, that's the Ice Soiree, isn't it? I've not seen that played in a Soiree deck
so
in a while.
it's basically like a guaranteed discard.
Yes.
Or a targeted discard.
I just think that the Soirees I've seen recently, it's just not in there.
Well, I think we got it right.
Yep,
Did we get it right? We got it right, baby.
So going straight into a Tyvus to grab a mob.
Oof.
And whether you know what you're playing or not,
it's a good start.
A great start.
Yeah, exactly that. So this is going to be tough for Mike now, because before he's even out of the gate, he needs to contend with the fact he's probably not going to be able to search his Shinju.
There's no amber into Shinju here or anything like that.
Unless we just burn it.
I'm really enjoying seeing the poo-poo in the bottom right, the triple triad card. That's cool.
Did we just get a Shinju right off the bat?
Looks like it.
So, Mike...
2 drops. So now you can play Job Soiree members of any ECP.
Yeah.
And immediately going into Thor. Deny with the search.
Brave.
That's an expensive Thor.
Did he actually pay 6 for that?
Yes.
Yeah, wow. He did try... I think he dropped an Elvis, though. Mm-hmm. So... potentially we can see that coming back later.
That's an expensive Thornton there, though.
Absolutely is an expensive Thornton.
Normally, we'll just let you search for any card you want. Tyvus goes straight into damage, but gets an Amber. So
never.
An Amber can search itself.
Punished.
But no, get straight from Madame Adele.
No, well, I mean, we can go into the Elba, so maybe we've got
it would
something
only be
in hand.
6k, though, unless you've got another Soiree member you can play. What does Merrill need to break? Is it 4?
4, yes.
2 for haste.
2 for haste, 4 for the break. So let's check out the comments while this is being decided. So apparently Paul's a big FF8 fan. You're also a massive big FF8 fan.
My favourite one, I think. I'd always love to play it.
Yeah, Great British Radio Gamer. We have been seeing the sort of resurgence of Soiree recently, especially with Formelda being put to great use. Granted,
that Formelda card is so good.
Yeah, especially if you get Shantoto down and then it's like, hey, Shantoto is going to
14k power reduction every turn or free playing something.
Exactly. But we are seeing Darkness Manifest, which have not seen this in quite some time.
And then going into Madame Adele.
Yeah, to hit that Vesvia. It is only going to get a draw 1, though.
I assume Vesvia is the target here, yeah.
Just thinking.
Ami in hand?
I mean, you probably need to hit, but we're not. We're going for it, and there's the 1 draw. So Darkness Manifest can pay the 2.
Which was done.
Yep.
And then remove 1 of each from
and break. Then at the beginning of main phase 1, during each of your turns, Darkness Manifest deals your opponent 1 point of damage. When Darkness Manifest leaves the field, choose one character, break it.
Yeah, it's always that thing of you want to kill it when you've only got 1 thing on field.
Yeah.
Because the Darkness Manifest player gets to choose.
Yeah, exactly. But this is going to be a great way for Mike to apply pressure. Yeah, this is going to be pretty hard.
So what's in hand of the GigaWoL player? Obviously not GigaWoL ready to go. And that Keely, that Darkness Manifest does get around S effect protection as well.
Fabian, if we're still a little bit on the quiet side, do let us know.
Yeah, I think I've amended it so it's gone up a little bit, but if we're still a little bit quiet, do let us know just so you can hear us properly. Oh no, we are going to GigaWoL here.
Oh wow, okay. So we're going to try and match numbers with numbers.
Oh, binning off an Axe-Star though, so...
Yeah, and as we know in round 1, McAvoy really struggled to see any
Do you reckon
Axe-Stars.
there's a second Axe-Star in hand? Because obviously the Tybus could just free play that immediately.
Perhaps. But we've hit a lot of backups.
The Cloud you definitely take here if you don't have an S effect in hand. I'm not sure what the Setzer does. So looks like we're choosing between Mog, Cloud and Hume, which if you're picking Hume I'd go with Cloud anyway because it guarantees you've got S effect in hand unless you've already got one.
Yeah.
Mog is not a bad choice here.
Well, there's that Setzer you were talking about. Once per turn, you can cast a card by Setzer's abilities anytime you can cast it normally.
It's that one.
Yeah, so not bad.
But Keely, unlike the Zidane, it has to be on field.
Exactly that.
So draw 2 off of that. So you'd hope... I'd like to think there's going to be a warrior in hand for Tybus to 0, otherwise spinning off that Axe-Star is...
Yeah, pretty big.
Because it does hit the whole board.
Well, it doesn't hit the Soiree member currently.
It doesn't freeze them.
Well, I suppose, yeah, I suppose you're right there.
And then you just ping the... so on the stack... 0 Tybus.
Yes, he did have another one. Well,
2 nice, lovely full ups.
Yeah.
And then what's it going to free play? Because if you free play something here, the Axe-Star will have a 9k trigger, which can get rid of that Darkness Manifest.
No, it looks like we're dull freezing first.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Because the Warrior of Light attack's already coming in, or the Tybus attack was already coming in.
And there's a Gilgamesh FFBE as well.
So how many elements are in break zone that I can count? So there's Zeramus and Ward. So there's at least 3. I don't know what else we've seen pitched. There's a Mog in there, so there's at least up to 4. It might be on 5.
Yeah, so in response, we're going to break the Tybus. They are moving our mats again. Who's getting the ban? Joking, guys,
so
there's no ban.
There is 5 elements in break zone. So that Gilgamesh gets haste, can attack.
Well, it's on the screen.
Plus 1k and gets to dull and free something.
Yeah.
Which is just going to be one of the backups.
Yeah. So Darkness Manifest was short-lived.
But the Tybus Keely is gone, so no point of damage being taken from that attack. And I think nothing else can attack this turn. Oh, the Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Gilgamesh still can.
So which do you dull and freeze here?
Never punish though. We do hit a Thordan. I mean, wash you out though. I would dull freeze a backer.
Should have been a dull and freeze trigger.
Is it a you may?
It's a must, but if they haven't done it, I just have to go with they've picked the Ford again. That's already dull and freeze.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe they didn't realise it was character.
There's definitely 5 because there's a Zeramus. No, there's only 4.
Oh, okay, so no dull freeze.
Because Zeramus is Ice Lightning, Seraphethel is Water, and Axe-Star is Fire. Ice, I think there is only 4.
Okay, so...
It's annoying, I can't quite see what's in the breaks.
Yeah.
Because there's a deck box in the way.
Do we have a number of attendees today? Yes, we had 93 tickets sold, but 92 registered. One person couldn't make it. So a fair old whack of people in the room today.
So going in for a Mist Dragon to try and shut that Gilgamesh FFBE down, but it's kind of done what it needs to.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, I probably would have gone and searched a Shantoto off of the Thordan EX. I know you would sacrifice your own forwards, but you'd
They're
be...
dull and froze out.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be hitting a lot of big targets there.
This Axe-Star is killing the Madame Adele here.
Yeah, it's a monster.
9k hit.
It is a monster.
What else is going to be in Paul's hand here?
The issue we got as well is obviously if we hit an Elvis, that's not going to kill anything except the Mog.
Yeah, just 3k. Well,
oh, no, it won't even kill the Mog.
No, it would do 6k because there's the Vesvia as well.
Yeah, okay, so...
Kill the Mog. But I think if you're going in here, you just attack with Mog. If first damage isn't EX, just sack it. Because there's probably a lot of EX burst searches.
Well, you can't stack it on the trigger.
No, after he's done the point of damage next, before you swing again.
Yeah.
Just throw the Mog off.
Oh, GigaWoL, though, in control. But we did see it in Game 1, GigaWoL versus Warriors of Light. James Duff throwing out a spectacular game, managing to hold off at 6 points of damage to win the day.
Very true, but I think Keeley there wasn't an Cactuar on field, whereas there is now. Because
exactly.
that card does so much work in this deck.
Yeah, and we did get a quick chat with Paul McAvoy between the rounds. He did say that was his one sort of letdown, was not seeing that Cactuar sooner. So, yeah.
The Amis at the perfect times.
Right,
well.
yeah. And again, one of the guys in the chat said obviously it was gutsy to take it, but turned out to be the absolute best play in the end.
So, paying for Leo. Actually, just trying to grab an S effect out, ready to go if Merald or something comes in.
And also more
blockers.
Yeah, more blockers and more damage off of the Cactuar. So
I suppose tiebreakers aren't as relevant for this event.
No,
obviously it will affect your standing in the top if you get to the top cut. But
yeah, so
you just know if you go X and 2, you are through to day 2.
Exactly, yeah. So for those guys at home, X and 2 will get you through to top cut tomorrow.
So you just need 5 wins today to guarantee that you get to top cut. I say just need 5 wins as if that's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So attacking him with the Cactuar.
No, can't do that. No, hang on, they caught it. They can be chosen.
The Madame Adele. Can they be chosen?
I think they can.
I think they're playing as he chose the Vesvia and nothing happens.
Yeah, because you can choose them. They just
cannot be broken by someone's abilities that don't deal damage. Opponent, if this character is dealt damage by someone's abilities, damage becomes 0 instead. Yeah. So the Vesvia gets picked.
They stick him with it. They chose incorrectly, which is unfortunate. But again, when you're facing down that board, one little mistake at the moment probably isn't too bad.
So if you go into damage there, which is, I don't think you mind it going there because I don't think it's going to get online for a little while.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh coming in, hits a Mish
Dragon. Probably don't need that either.
No, but again, we're just not hitting the experts on decks that have the experts.
Yeah. Hey, we got some more Neos in the room. They are dodging everything like the Matrix.
2 and 4. So the Mog could attack as well, right?
I would chuck it in. You might as well, right? Keep up that pressure.
Is there any damage 5 triggers to worry about in the Soiree deck typically?
Only Tyro usually, and obviously that ain't on the board, so...
Yeah, it's not going to be able to tap to do that the turn it comes in either, so maybe it is worth just going in with the Mog.
I'm not going to lie, if I'm Mike, I'm hoping beyond hope.
Shantoto?
Yeah, I'm just going to swing into Toto and pray. Mm-hmm. But he's got a Formelda. I don't see a Toto in hand.
Thing is, there's a lot... Yeah, and again, Mike's not quite at that damage capacity where Paul could just play one haster and win the game there because he's only at damage 4. You can Shantoto probably take a turn. Yeah,
exactly. Mariko is saying that he loves... Well, I say loves. Asymmetric top cut is definitely the way to go. I agree, you know...
I wish more events did it, but
yeah.
I get why some events don't because they are constrained to the times of the venue and whatnot.
But, you know...
Keeley here, and I think this is one for you to talk about. There is only one Shantoto in the Soiree deck.
You do not play one Shantoto.
You're a big advocate of 3, right?
Well, only in my monks list. 3 is a must because there's no point in putting anything else there. Mm-hmm. And the amount of times people have gone, oh, one's gone to damage, one's gone to breaks, and I'm like, there's one in hand.
So playing an Amber, the Mog gets sacked off to deny that.
Yeah, but... If I'm honest, I don't think you can ever play just one Toto. The moment it goes to break zone, you just...
Or damage.
Yeah, you just,
you're
just so tilted. Like,
yeah. I hated it with my K deck because everybody just kept playing it at 2 or 3, and I was like, it's like the worst answer to my deck.
It has to be a 2 of. Because it color fixes as well, it would be... silly not to.
So we are Luna Freying here, hoping to see if we can hit any X-Burst.
Yeah, we didn't get any on damage, so we're feeling pretty lucky. Let's see what we're going to get.
So top 5?
Elvis would be pretty big.
Madame Adele, Vesvia.
So Vesvia draw 1, Arc top deck.
Or an Elwyn. I think you go with
the Arc. Yeah, we'll try and make stuff bigger. That'll be one way to deal with it.
Well, it's not coming in this turn. It's just another flip top 5.
It's the Toto.
It's too late, though.
It is too late.
What can it add? It can add Earth, Fire, or Water. So every target but Erwin.
Yeah, I think you still take the Toto.
Yeah, I think it has to be. I hope you can get through the turn. If there's a no dull and freeze that comes your way, you're fine. But at the moment, Cactuars is killing at least one blocker.
Well, it's going to kill the Mana Medell.
Or the Lunafreya can kill either.
Yeah, but it has to be the Mana Medell, because then at least we can deal with the Vezvia.
But if you've got more haste or more removal here, that could kind of be it. So what's in the Gilgamesh? What's in the GigaWoL deck that could come in here? Another Tyvus could grab a ward, which would get rid of the Lunafreya. There is the Cyan that generates crystals, so that is a non-targeting board wipe.
Yeah, so...
Talking about the search from the Thor and what you said.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. She's completely correct. I would have done that myself. You would have lost your 2 forwards, but they would dull down anyway. Yes, you'd get the attack the next turn if you took the Mist Dragon, but in the end we didn't do that either.
I guess it's kind of as well, does Paul have an Ami in hand that Shantato can just come in and you go, no?
If that happens, Mike's legitimate response could be handshake.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't blame him at all, like, especially if that's your only Toto out.
So surges to dull here. If you can put enough elements in break zone that Gilgamesh gets to dull and freeze, you have game.
I'm not going to lie, I think I probably would have dulled the Vezvia.
Or just go Kuja and dull it anyway.
Yeah,
I think that's probably... EX burst depending, that could be it.
Do love this Kuja.
No, you dull the Vezvia because the Cactuars kills the Lunafreya.
Oh no! It doesn't kill.
You can't.
It doesn't kill.
Yeah, I think Paul's realised his mistake.
Yeah, block it. You just jump it.
Yeah, you can't kill the Vezvia here.
Wait, no, the Gilgamesh is still live though, right?
I don't know if there's 5 elements. There's light, ice, lightning, fire, and water, so it is live, yeah.
So we are killing the
So you should have attacked with the Gilgamesh first to dull and freeze, but I think that's still enough.
Well, we're going to take it.
The S effect already is kind of solidified it.
Yeah. Well, there's Gilgamesh.
1, 2, 3, 4, and water is 5. Fire is 5.
And water, yeah.
Yeah, so you've got it. Dull freeze the Vezvia.
Goodbye, Vezvia. We hardly knew you.
And EX burst. No,
Amat,
and then
nothing.
Leo for game.
Yeah. Oh, double Amat right on the end there. Really well played by Paul. What a difference Axe Star makes, eh?
It does help a lot, and also just being able to have that 2 backups to play off is a bit better as well, and just having all that ICP in hand to go for game on the last turn.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, guys, I think we've got plenty of time on the round for an interview this time, so we're going to go and do a quick be right back while we get Paul over here, so catch you in a moment. Alrighty, we are back with the winner of round 2, Paul. What a game there, really well played.
Yeah, went about as well as I thought.
Yeah. Obviously, massive Gilgamesh FFBE combos going on there. Were you a bit worried early on where, obviously, Mike went really quite aggro, Darkness Manifest, and to, Mana Medell and the Vezvia?
Yeah, I had to read Darkness Manifest. Again, I completely forgot what that card did. But it was fine. I mean, I thought if it does me a point of damage, sure. It's fine, But in the end, I thought, well, I've got the opportunity. I'll just kill it. But then he picked the Tyvus, which I couldn't wall special to protect it. Yeah. So, but the Tyvus had done its job by that point, so that was fine.
We did have that sort of worrying moment where we were like, he's discarded an Axe Star. Does he have a second one? Maybe. I mean, does he? No. And then he played it, and we were like, oh, yeah, that was good. So what was your first matchup like?
First match was against Refia.
Okay.
So another deck that I did not want to play. But my opponent didn't draw that well. Mm-hmm. I did, and took that one 7-0 as well. Nice.
Anything in the room that you've seen that you're sort of particularly worried about?
4-color.
Just any. So everything.
Yeah. Pretty much everything, yeah. No, I think the 4-color Refia stuff, it's just in a deck that wants to attack, having so many EX bursts to play against is it's pretty rough. And of course, Chaos. Nobody wants to play against Chaos. So that's kind of the two I mainly.
Well, I mean, you say you're afraid of EXs. I mean, you did pretty well dodging them in that game.
Well, I mean, it's karma, isn't it? It's going to come back to bite me in the later rounds.
Well, you never know. So, obviously, X and 2 will get you through to the top rounds. So
Yeah.
Is there anything sort of sneaky in the deck with your GigaWoL that perhaps might not be in anyone else's list at all?
You'd have to ask Steve.
No? Okay, a carbon copy.
No, I think it's pretty standard. There's not too many new things. I know that people have been playing like the 2 Clive and Ifrit. We just sort of collectively found that it didn't improve much on what the deck already did. It's obviously a very good card and it's good tech, but it was verging on a bit win more with what we were testing. So we took it out and we put in just some standard stuff. A bit of Warrior Light, a bit of the Cactuars, the Mogs, the Tyvis, really lean into that kind of stuff.
Sure. Well, I think that's all the questions we got for now. So thank you for joining us. Lovely, sweet and short responses. So.
Just a quick apology to everyone at the YYT for misreading all the Soiree cards twice.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's all right. Now you know for next time when you come up against it. If you see it again.
Yeah.
But congratulations again on the win and good luck in the rest of the rounds. Guys, we will take a short break and we will be back with you with round 3.